Hey guys, this is Ayla coming in with a quick video, and this is going to be for my ladies out there who may be experiencing heavy cycles. I just kind of want to tell you what I did, and I'm gonna, get the cream and show you what I did. Okay, here we go. My story. I went through a phase this, I want to say last year. It's been like 8 months now since I dealt with heavy cycles. But anyway, I'm going from perimenopause to menopause. But I want to tell you guys what I did to slow it down, because I was having horrible cycles, and it frightened me to the point where, sometimes I thought that I would have to go to the emergency room. And when I say big clots, I was experiencing, and a lot of blood loss. It was horrible, guys. But this is what I did. I began to use progesterone cream because I feel like I had a ovary removed, one ovary, because it had cysts, and I began to, experience those heavy cycles after that, because I never really experienced cycles like that, never ever in my life, and I'm 53 years old now. And when this started happening, I was like 51, and I was just so flabbergasted by all of this. But anyway, what I did, I started taking blackstrap molasses to help with my iron, and it did, and some other natural iron remedies. But to actually slow down and regulate my cycle, and it took a little time, but it helped. I started using progesterone cream twice a day, and eventually, it started lighting up, and I started getting like a regular cycle until it finally disappeared. But there's a way to use it, and you will have to go in and read about it, because for women who just in perimenopause, or who are just having heavy cycles, I'm not gonna say that that particular thing is wrong with you, but that is what I needed. I needed some progesterone because I was estrogen dominant, and I'm thinking I was estrogen dominant because of lack of the progesterone, and it hadn't just got that way, because progesterone affect your mood, it affect a lot of things about you, about your female health. And so with the progesterone, I want to say women that's menstruating, and you're having issues with fertility and stuff, there's a specific way that you have to take it. And I'm not exactly certain that about the number of days that you take the progesterone, then you lay off. I'm not certain, but I will have the information, because I was just kind of focused on my case. But anyway, I used it consistently, and then I would lay off a few days, and it actually helped slow that down, because I don't know what would have happened had I not, started using the progesterone cream. And later on, I added estrogen to it, and now I'm at the point where all that is controlled. Now I'm, trying to deal with some other issues, but cycles is not, a factor anymore. In fact, I think I'm headed more toward menopause. But anyway, blackstrap molasses for your iron, and it is low on the glycemic index, so it shouldn't affect, blood sugar levels and all. But I'm not a doctor, medical professional, so make sure you check with your physician, whoever, before, you go experiment. I experiment, but, check with your healthcare provider. Progesterone, some people have gotten IUDs, and they had the progesterone in it, and it slowed that down, but you do not have to bleed like that. So check into the progesterone, do your research. It's a lady named Barbara Hoffman that's on here, and she talks about it. I learned a lot from her. Some things I learned from other sources, but Barbara Hoffman, I think her name is. So guys, you don't have to suffer, because it can be very scary. But the blackstrap molasses will definitely help. There's another iron called heme iron that I use from my animal source, and it was good. And it has B12, the good B12, the good folic acid, and all that. And so I'm gonna try to get back on and show you the iron that I use. For those of you who may be vegans, you may have to find another source, which I was plant-based at one time, and to a certain degree I am now, but I took that particular iron. But the blackstrap molasses, if you're vegan, it may work for you. If you're worried about blood sugar levels, I'm not so certain. So with that being said, guys, have a wonderful night and stay tuned for the next video.